October 6, 2021. Thank you all for your like, share, subscribe, rocking with me, just moving forward. Um, and just doing what it takes, to stay in the game, you know. And in spite of what's going on or what has went on, just you all just moving forward, because the energy is collective. You know what I'm saying? We all um, embrace things differently, and the hard times, the easy times, the good times, and then just understanding that these moments don't last forever, right? As far as dealing with people, because October series is what? The Deceiver. But the Deceiver in the midst of your celebrations, in the midst of your downfalls, in the midst of intimate moments, the Deceiver, the person that's actually in the mix with you, but has decided to deceive you, you know. And I just want you all just to stay encouraged in spite of what it looks like, you know. There also are deceivers with people that you do business with. It's not just the intimate moments, but a lot of these moments are personal, but it's a business. This is a business side of things where people are honestly misusing their power. You know, that's also what the energy's been picking up. The deceiver, the person that is in the energy, has the capability of doing things a certain way and won't, or they are being used or manipulated by outside energy to cause downfall in your life, you know. So we just need to be aware and cognizant, and that's the purpose of, doing these readings. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to be exposed for the truth of what they are to you. They don't want that be exposed. Who wants to be exposed, right? Especially if you're a deceiver, because if you're a deceiver, you're a coward. You're not, you doing stuff behind people's back that just you wouldn't dare do in their face, right? So 3 have turned over here in the wisdom of night. At the bottom is the fledging 1. A lot of you have gotten rid of things and people in your life, and it's a lot of energy here that's like not very forthcoming, very deceptive. And we, just like I said, the thing is to keep moving in spite of. A lot of these people, they don't plan for you to find out, but their idea is if you do find out, then oh well, maybe you will go ballistic and just kind of lose it all behind finding out. They want to be that important to you. You have here trapped, 34 breaking down to a 7. Now, some people teach that 7 means deception. I know I was taught that years ago when I first started dealing with numbers. But 7 also means blessings. And I'm saying also because you may believe deception, or some type of theft. But 7 also means blessings. And sometimes people will project things on you to make you feel like your blessing is actually a curse. Some people be like, well, I can't stand everybody come up against me and this and this and this, but this is just a gift I have. Your blessing is not a curse. You just need to know how to use your blessing. You need to know how to use it. Some people don't understand the unknown gifts and abilities reading. They understand it, but they don't understand it. Some of your gifts are untapped because of hurt and pain. The right now gifts, not all of them. See, some gifts just don't come yet because they haven't come in yet because of where you're at. You haven't really manifested like you needed to in the gifts that you do have available. And the gifts that you do have available, there are certain levels of healing that come along with those gifts. And that's all. Some gifts just come without repentance, but to honestly know how to work your gift, You have to go through the process of working it. And going through the process of working it also means there are some steps you may have to take of healing, adjusting. Like some gifts, all gifts don't function in certain areas. But like if you are dealing with an area of maybe he say she say, maybe you still kind of going back and forth with people about what's being said and done, as opposed to just holding your peace. That could be blocking a gift if you're not able to hold your peace, if you're not able to be quiet, if you're not able to not give your opinion. Because a lot of this in the ascension work, people feel like their opinion is fact, and what you're saying may even be factual, but that's not how it go. Okay, you have here summons 13 breaking down to a 4. There's some foundation work here that's being done that was based off of black magic. That was based off of, this is what a lot of you are contending with. This foundational teaching, the traditional teaching that you got taught as a child. And this has a lot to do with why you say what you say, why you do what you do. And this is also affecting some of the things that may come about as far as your gifts. Now, some of you may be, you know how it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that because this is just who I am. That has a lot to do with why things aren't prospering. Because it's really not a part of who you are. See, if you let go of a lot of things, there are a lot of people that have to leave too. And that's why the magic is there. Because the exposure has to come about. If you let go of some things and then somebody say, hey, I thought you did this, or you used to do that, and they're like, no, I had to let that go because that wasn't the best part of me. You know, while somebody else is still doing it. And then there are energies that need that energy that you put out. So they're not going to want you to walk in a positive direction. They're not going to want you to move fast or forward into who you are. They're not going to do it. That's why people want you to be trapped in not working your gift. They want you to, because you'll sit here and be like, well, I got this gift, but it won't work. That's because some things have not been let go. They have to be let go of. I can't sit here and work, like I said, this must be the energy of right now. Like some of you are trapped in your gifts and you're thinking they're a curse, but they're not. You just have to get to a level of letting some things go so it can come through. It's just like, okay, you got more than one payment coming out of your checking account, right? Either you need to have enough for both, or you need to stop payment on one. But the thing is, a lot of the gifts aren't flourishing because you're still doing something that prohibits that gift from coming through. Or you may be misusing the gift on the cool and you haven't even asked your ancestors, hey, am I doing something wrong here? Because this is not working right. Why is this coming in? And you know why it's coming in? Because some of you are still dealing with deceivers on a regular basis. On personal levels. Oh, I know my coworker do stuff she ain't got no business doing, or he ain't got no business doing, but they cool people. No. You're going to have to be able to stand. I haven't pulled no tarot cards, but this is the energy that I'm getting. Right now, this is the last one here, and we're going to clarify him. 8. Vision. A lot of you all's vision is distorted because you're not doing right. Some of it is the food you're eating, and you've been told not to eat it, or you've been told to change up your diet by the spirit realm. You feel the nudges. I need you to change up what you're drinking, what you're eating. And some things are not manifesting. For some of you, it's money. For some of you, it's just, I'm hearing clout, but I'm also hearing the fortune and fame that comes along with what you do. There are some things that's been summoned. 13 breaking down to a 4 from your traditional thought of thinking. Some of you grew up in a household where there was drinking and drugs, and you think it's all good. You know, like, whatever, I've been dealing with that. That's what, my people do that. But then, like, in your house, in your temple, you're not supposed to be doing that. And I'm not saying it's just wrong, 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 but what I'm saying is whatever it floats your boat, whatever keeps you moving is what you're supposed to be doing. And that comes with the transition and change. Let me go ahead and shuffle it in this energy up from the tarot cards. I'm just going to use the Raider Waite today. But we're going to clarify each one of these here because it's just 3 that came out. But it seems like this energy here, there's a lot of people dealing with some things that just have not manifested the way they wanted to. But it's also has a lot to do with the things that you find to be okay. The people that you find, well, I know they don't do right, but they all right with me. You know what I'm saying? And you really can't have personal dealings like that because what? You got to know at some point, if somebody mess over somebody, would they do it to you when you're not looking? Because they're messing over them when they're not looking. You know, a lot of times we hold loyalty to some real dark negative energies, and we don't even know that we're holding loyalty to them just by even considering them a friend or a possible ally. Or, you know, they good people. You know, how are they good people and they messing over people? Some of you right now know people that are honestly messing over people at the job. They're messing over other co-workers. They're messing over customers, and you say nothing. If there's somebody you see spitting in somebody else's food, you don't think they'll spit in yours if you weren't looking? Or just because they smile at you? They smile at the customers. You know, or somebody mixing in bodily fluids in a liquid that they serve. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, I'm just not gonna drink it. Well, who are you just to look out for you? You know what I'm saying? You don't know everybody that come through the drive-thru. You may know some people that's coming through and don't even know that they're getting this. But it's not that you should care because you know who it is. You should care because of what? Humanity. And I believe somebody is struggling with this, or they're about to be struggling with this because they're realizing why something is not manifesting. You know, or somebody intentionally packages something up wrong. And it falls back on the company, but the Chariot is at the bottom of the deck right now. That forward movement is important to a lot of you. Summons is being clarified by, now the Page of Swords is at the bottom. Summons is being clarified by the King of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Because of what you believe in, there are some things that's going to fall apart. Maybe some major contracts, or you may not even get a contract. Or some things are going to change even in a connection. If you're married, you may fall out of love with someone because of what they're doing, of what they've been doing. And it's just kind of like, okay, well, it's not a good representation of me. I can't see why you do this, so I shouldn't be dealing with you. Give me something for the Hierophant. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot again. Some of you are going to have to move forward in spite of what's going on. The past, like, you know how, like, you think about, okay, we have so many good memories, there's such good people. You're gonna have to move forward in spite of the good times you've had, how good they've been to you. The 5 of Pentacles came out, clarifying the Hierophant in reverse. 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Some of you are looking, and some of you are inspired by something new. That's to come into play with all contracts breaking, no matter if it's a personal contract, no matter if it's a contract on like a job, you know what I'm saying? A contract with a business, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily a job, but you may be doing freelance work, or you just may even just, you know, have a contract with someone that, you know, I do this so many times a month, you know, that whatever it is. I feel like some of you are going to move forward into a new endeavor. And I feel like you're going to be breaking something that's basically comes from tradition, something that you may have grown up with. Like I said, like the example I used earlier was about, you grew up with drinking and drugs in the house. You know what I'm saying? It's not something new to you, but you're realizing that that's not the energy you want to be around, or it's not bringing out the best in you. And that's the thing, a lot of us, we don't function off the same energy. We don't function off of things that look like it was moving forward for us in the beginning. That's because we weren't where we're at now. Once you get the new knowledge and the understanding what it's going to take for you, you have to move forward. That's just like you get older. If you didn't grow up in a home being a vegetarian, I'm just using this as an example, then you get older and you start getting into dealing with your source, what it takes for you to move and thrive. You realize, hey, the spirit may tell you, hey, you're not purposed to eat meat. Well, I've been eating meat, but you're not purposed to eat meat. Okay, so what do you want me to do? Well, I need help getting off meat because I've been on meat all my life. That's anything. I need help getting off alcohol. I've been drinking for a long time. I need help not smoking anymore because I've been smoking a long time. That's the thing we need to do. We have to get to a level of realizing all this affects what's going on. I feel like a lot of you are breaking a contract. It could just have been a contract with yourself that you didn't even know you were in, as far as with things that you were drinking and smoking and just doing. And things that you may have it comes to seem natural. Everybody want to say this is this. Just because it's legal don't mean it's good for the body. Let's get something out here for trapped. Okay, so what's this? 4 came out turned down here. You have the Empress in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the 7 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Now, I feel like there's a level here of feeling, I want to say feeling yourself. You feel yourself in your gifts and your talents, but I feel like some people try to make you feel like something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Something's wrong with you. Some of you have elevated into another part of your gift, and they're trying to make you feel like something's wrong with you with the Empress here in reverse and the Fool in reverse. So it's kind of like somebody may even be trying to take your mate or someone dear to you from you, like make them feel another way about you, so that you wouldn't, so that you all won't be cool. You all won't be on the best level, that you're on. Like, let's say like somebody looks up to you, somebody is really dear to you, and then it's like, okay, I feel like y'all feel like this person is really genuine, but there's somebody working on them, I believe, like working on them and who you are. The 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups is clarifying the Empress. The Empress is in reverse here. Somebody may be trying to stop the manifestations of what you have going on, but I feel like you're still going to thrive. But you know how this projection energy goes, and there's a lot of it in the atmosphere right now because there's a lot of growth everywhere. Okay, there's some energy here that's trying to get you not to manifest, but it's here for you to have. So like if you get that feeling of sluggishness, you get that feeling of not moving forward, not progressing, that has a lot to do with the projection that's coming out. For you not to self-love, for you not to I'm hearing self-medicate. Like basically, if you know what to do to actually help heal yourself, it's like you don't even have the drive to do that. That's being affected. This Fool in reverse is being clarified by the Devil and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you're going to have to be careful with misspending your money. Don't overspend and don't not pay your bills. Because I feel like with these two together, some of you may be getting enticed to do things that's just like not needed. It's not relevant. We're going to clarify the Devil here, but definitely, and this is under trapped. Some of you all may fall under a financial trap that's set by the devil, which is your enemies, which is set by, like they're projecting. See, a lot of you have enemies in the spirit. They're here in the natural, but in the spirit realm, they're going before you to project so that you will crash and burn. Okay, and especially those of you that your business is out there, kind of like what you do for a living, where you work at, how you make your money. People are projecting ailments is what I'm hearing into your finances. So it's like it'll have you with the deceptive thought of, I want to do this today, but it's not time to celebrate yet. No, it's not time to celebrate, so no, you don't need to go do that today. A lot of you are dealing with energies of just that self-deception. But it's being projected at you from the deceiver. Okay? I'm hearing I'm going to fake it till I make it. So somebody is about to get caught up on their job. And they're basically, they're about to get caught up of abusive authority towards you. But what they're going to do is, they're going to just keep going as opposed to doing something else or changing up so that it can look like they've changed. They're just going to keep pushing the envelope is what I'm hearing. You got the devil here being clarified by the Page of Wands in reverse. This deceiver may stop talking to you, or may just cut down communication from some areas in your life that could be prosperous. Be aware. And I'm gonna do something for this Ten of Cups here, because I'm a little. The Ten of Cups here in the upright is Five Wands in reverse. I know that a lot of you are maybe at work or you're doing something right now, but I know that a lot of you will probably click back on when you can watch it, because what? My readings aren't just kind of like for everybody, where it's just kind of like you see it and it's like a hit and miss. If the energy is actually resonating with you, you'll be back to say, hey, let me watch the rest of this and see what's going on. And I hope that you would that, so you can get the messages, especially if you need them. The Wheel of Fortune here. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Wands in reverse. So you're going to move forward in spite of, but somebody's going to try to attack your home life, your family life. But you're coming out of bondage with this type of energy, and you're not expecting something. You're realizing somebody's been planting seeds of negativity, and you're not even expecting anything from them. And you're going to move forward. Somebody may have wanted to do something. They're saying they want to do something for the family, and really it was just negative energy that they was planting. And a lot of you are going to move forward past it. It's like, whatever, you're not going to get me, Let's get something for your vision here, because I feel like a lot of you are going to stay focused on what it is that you're trying to achieve, where you're going, and how you plan on getting there. I feel like you're going to stay focused on your goals. You have the Two of Swords in reverse, not accepting toxicity, with the Star in reverse. I feel like you all are going to accept this healing process of moving forward and letting some things go. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You may even let go of some things and people that are just not serving you. This is clarifying the Star in reverse. Judgment in reverse is clarifying the Star in reverse as well. And then you're going to also see how this may have saved your life by cutting someone loose that's about to get in trouble for what they're doing. The Sun is here clarifying Judgment in reverse. The light is being shed. 2 cards came out. 5 cards came out turned down, clarifying the Sun. You have the Page of Swords, the Magician in reverse, the 3 of Cups. I'm going to give the Magician in reverse and the Strength card. But I'm going to tell you something. Somebody's looking, they're watching to see if their spell work worked. And they're trying to come up against something that's coming up for you. Something's coming up for you that they're trying to come up against. Like it could be a party or a recognition. Magician in reverse is being clarified by the Eight of Cups. Some of you are not fighting for a connection or something that used to go on. You're not fighting for this anymore. You have the strength here being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. See, some of you have let go of the tradition of thought, which is like some of you, like the tradition of a home life, tradition of having a home, tradition of moving forward. A lot of you are letting that go. And I say not moving forward, not in a downward spiral, but like moving forward in what people think that you should be doing. You know, I really feel like you're moving forward in the strength that you carry and not trying to hold a mantle that you were taught. You're realizing where it is that you need to be, how it is that you need to grow. You're realizing this. And a lot of people can't take it. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for the collective. I thank you for a mindset of change. I speak that they continue to embrace growth and move in a level of truth in their life. And understand that tradition of man does not work for everybody. The things that need to change, that they grasp them and keep moving. I speak that they continue to know and believe in themselves at all costs, regardless of what people say or do. Selah. Y'all have a good one. I thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.